Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Hey, let's take a look at some of the stocks that are on the move today. I'm Paul Sweeney alongside Lisa Mateo, and we're joined by Bloomberg's Denitsa Sekova. Denitsa, what are you looking at this morning?
Let's take a quick look at crypto miners. All those companies have been doing very well this year, and we see a little bit of decoupling, even as obviously a lot of the cryptocurrency are feeling the market jitters. A lot of those miners are doing quite well. I'm looking at Mara today is up more than 6%. The ticker is MARA. There are a few others that are doing exceptionally well. If you look at Cypher and Iron Ltd, those companies are up 300 and 500% respectively. It's an interesting trend how it feels like the companies are getting separate from the coins, and those are starting to get valued for their large-scale computing firms, and they're starting to look more as a technology infrastructure company, and investors are really favoring that. There is one ETF that's actually tracking the listed mining firms. It has soared 150% year to date, even as cryptocurrencies are seeing more volatility, especially now as gambling spirits are going down. So that's one interesting space that's a lot of those companies are seeing big boosts starting this week. And then we're looking at...
Right, and you're also talking about Lulu, right? That's Lululemon.
Yeah, Lululemon is having a great day. Shares gain about 4% on Monday. It's coming off a BNP analyst raising their recommendation to neutral, from neutral to underperform. The new price tag is $146. The ticker is LULU, of course. But that's a company that's been under so much pressure this year. Just looking at the year-to-date chart, they're down 54%. This year, sales growth hasn't been what people were expecting. Comparable sales rose 1% last quarter, short of what analysts were expecting. It's much lower than what the company saw in 2022, 2023. There has been a lot of competition in that space, and even Lululemon, their CEO, acknowledged that the brand has become too predictable. On the other end, BNP is actually seeing optimism there, but part of it is that the company has just priced in too many bad news. It's just been a really bad stretch. And they also see some potential. They have this partnership with Amex Platinum, so potentially that could boost. But we've seen a lot of pessimism from analysts this year, including HSBC selling the company as a downward spiral. So good boost today, but long way from scoring any gains this year. And then
one more. What else you got for us, Denitsa?
Then we have the rare earth minerals. That has been one of the go-to sectors where investors have really big gains. And we're seeing that analysts are really getting interested in that space. We're looking at William Blair. They initiated coverage in quite a few companies. All of them outperform. One we look at today is US Rare Earth. The ticker, of course, is USAR. Shares were up in pre-market trading. We're seeing a drop now, but perhaps obviously those stocks have been on a crazy rally for quite a long time, and a lot of it's coming as part of trade tensions. So obviously they move very fast. That said, William Blair is seeing that U.S. rare earth is getting a sizable investment from the U.S. government. Is seeing a lot of optimism there. Another company they're very enthusiastic about is American Resources Corporations. They see the company getting additional U.S. government funding. So all those critical minerals have been obviously a key part of recent tensions between Washington and China, and analysts are seeing that those geopolitical tensions are leading to obviously decreased dependency on rare earths from China, and some other companies are benefiting from this.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.